live in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ahoy Maloy, folks. Welcome to Talking in Teacups, the serious topic show with not so serious people. We are your hosts. I'm Cypher, the voice of the blurs and the man with the words, and joined alongside me is your first ever D-Cypher gaming champion, Mr. Still Your Waifu, and the geek goat himself. It's Elbow.
What's up?
What's up, folks? Wait, no, sorry, Elbow. It's good to be here with you today.
Oh, it's really good to be here today.
Yeah, he's listening to his little pop music. I heard him chant. He was like, "I'm in love with the shape of you." I don't remember the rest of the words, but I know that song. If you didn't,
I'm just not this year.
That's right. If you didn't know, you can find us on all the social medias. You can follow us on, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, Pinterest, Threads, TikTok, and more, all at Cypher's Pit Gaming. And if you want to support the channel, you can go to patreon.com/Cypher's Pit Gaming. We have some lovely tiers, and we'd appreciate the support. But if you can't do any of that, that's A-OK, because you can watch for free here on YouTube and Twitch. Coming up next, sometimes stale, sometimes fresh out the oven, you can't go wrong with a baker's dozen. Now, what if I told you that retailers can control the games that are popping? What would you say to that?
I would say that is not true.
Well, according to...
What do you mean?
You said what?
What do you mean retailers? Like PlayStation Store or like GameStop? What do you mean retailers?
GameStop, Walmart, the physical retailers. This is for a back in the day story, so I wouldn't say online purchasing
Oh, this
habits
is
yet.
yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, for back in the day. Oh, for sure they could have. For sure
yeah,
they could. But
they
now
were.
they can.
Yeah, oh yeah, absolutely. Sorry, times have changed. So, RPG devs stopped making games like Baldur's Gate because retailers told us no one wanted to buy them, says the New Vegas and Pillars of Eternity director Josh Sawyer. So,
If nobody wanted to buy them, then why did Baldur's Gate 3 do so well?
well, again, this was back when they stopped making those kind of classic RPG games for a while. So again, all before the digital storefront. So before we started buying games digitally, back when we were buying games physically, you stopped seeing them in retailers, in stores, because nobody was buying them. So those physical box retailers said, nobody's buying these games, stop making them. So you saw a slowdown. Then when Steam and everything became more prevalent and you had people taking more chances, that's when you saw, oh, these indie games or these classical games are coming back.
So you could have had Baldur's Gate 3 like 15 years ago with some douchebag named Josh Stewart.
No, he wanted them. Josh Sawyer
So,
wanted them. He's the creator of Fallout New Vegas and Pillars of Eternity. Or he's the director, not the creator. So he wanted those games. He wanted those
okay.
games to be made, but big box retailers did not.
Okay. Yeah, I guess. I mean, Walmart ruined it for everybody. We could have Baldur's Gate 5 by now.
Yep. Well, speaking of 5, what comes after 5? 6. Battlefield 6's
GTA
campaign.
6.
GTA
Oh,
6. Well, that's big news. We're going to get to that. But Battlefield 6, his campaign tells you to uninstall it when you're done. So in the battle for hard drive space, Battlefield 6 is looking out for you. It says when you finish the campaign, there's no need to keep it installed on your hard drive. You can uninstall that portion separately. That way you can save your hard drive space for that awesome multiplayer and their battle royale mode, Red Sect. So shout out to Battlefield 6 for looking out for my hard drive space. It's precious. My precious.
that shit is huge. They know it's huge.
Exactly. Exactly. And speaking of things that are huge, that's a horrible segue.
Yo,
when I
hey,
see
yo,
when I see
what's
these
going on here?
when I see these, it's like picture Fox 29 News, and I got a little intern sliding the paper with the headline right to my desk. Just picture that. That's not necessarily what's happening, but we're faceless, so just picture that's what's happening. I'm trying to come
Yeah,
up with a segue off
I'm
top.
just, I'm imagining you're Jeff Daniels from the newsroom, and yeah, you're just as dysfunctional.
Yeah. Speaking of things that are huge, PlayStation 6 and the next Xbox console are both aiming for a 2027 release, separate reports claim. Are you ready for new generation consoles? Like, I'm not even ready for. I don't even have a PS5 Pro. I gave up. I gave up. I got my Spider-Man PlayStation, and I'm good. To be honest.
Sure, my PlayStation 5 is broken.
You what?
My PS5 is broken. I got it on release, and now it doesn't play PS5 games. It only plays PS4 games.
Is that really? That's true. Jesus. How can it only? I guess
Yeah,
maybe
it doesn't. It
the
black. If I play a PS5 game for 15 minutes, the whole game is blacked out.
so the lens that I guess reads the PS5 games is damaged. That's crazy. So are you planning on getting it fixed? Did you say that? Maybe I missed it.
I'm broken in the smoker right now, but if the PS6 is coming out, I'm just gonna wait for that.
2027. I said 2027.
Yeah, but that's when GTA 6 is coming out anyway.
Well, I guess we'll make that the next story. I don't have a funny headline for that. But yes, our biggest news story, and then we'll go into topics, because Elbow City had topics. Cypher is not prepared. Elbow has topics. Our biggest news story is GTA 6 has been pushed back again. Again! Again. It's been pushed to November 16th, or at least November 2026. I'm not going to pretend to know the date. So, how do you feel about this? Because at this
Great.
point, you said great?
It's over. No, I said it's over a year from now.
Uh huh.
I think it's November 19th or November 16th. It's so far away, dude. It's
Yeah,
crazy.
November
I
19th.
remember, like, when did me and you do the like live stream when they dropped the trailer? That
That
had to
was
be at least 6 months
2023.
ago.
2023. That was the end of 2023 cuz 2024 we were
23?
waiting.
Yo, to the end of 23. That's insane.
Wait, we're 2025. So
That's over 3 years.
maybe it was the end of 2024. Either way, it just feels excessive. But at this point, I'm over it. I'm like it's either
This
going
is
to
like
come
the
or it's not
division.
going to come. Yeah.
This is the division. This really is. I remember we were in high school looking at trailer for the division. That shit didn't come out until I was like I had a kid.
Yeah. But this game is going to live up to the hype. Without ever playing it, I've only seen certain released material. I won't say anything else, but I know it's going to live up. Well, I don't think it's going to live up to the hype. I know it's going to be better than the Division because it's going to be grander in scope. I don't know, man. I don't even care at this point. Just push it back.
I
I'm
got
so done.
I got a lot of usage. I got a lot of usage on the division. I thought I don't know if it was worth the wait, so to say, but it was a good game.
I'm gonna get a lot more usage out of GTA just because I love sandbox games, open world games, period. But the Division wasn't necessarily sandbox, so that's why I say GTA is going to give you a little bit more bang for your buck, a lot more. Honestly, if we're being honest, I'm gonna be honest, a lot more bang for your buck. Let's not even play. Is GTA versus the Division? One is a game that requires online internet connection. Nah, it's not even close, champ. It's not even close. I detest games.
That'd be the greatest game of all time.
It may damn well be. GTA 5 is my greatest game of all time. It could have been Minecraft, but I just got bored of Minecraft. But Minecraft is a really, really good contender. Some people like, what was another game? Skyrim or Fallout. Those could also be contenders. They're not always as entertaining as GTA for me. But yeah, greatest game of all time, GTA 5. Putting that down, stamping.
That is fair because I don't know if Minecraft is fair because when it dropped, it was really, really simple. It was very empty and it focused mostly on your imagination. Now there's a lot more just in the game itself.
Yeah. And that's why I said Minecraft is a really good contender. It's just for me, I will get bored of it if I'm not playing because it doesn't have let me think if I'm saying this right. If you play adventure mode, not adventure, survival mode, it doesn't have an objective. You just go there, you survive. You can do those, go to the end and fight the dragon, but I don't think the game has a little thing that pops up and says, here's the story. You know, you got to go find Jesse or Alex, whatever the other character is, go to the end, fight the dragon, get a pearl, get the feather, get the elytra, and you win and see credits. Nope, it's just you can do those things, but they're not part of the story. They're just you do whatever you do. So that's where it loses me.
See credits when you do see credits when you win the game.
Yeah, but it's like having GTA would be a book where you know you got the words and it tells you this is the story, but you got to choose your own adventure book versus Minecraft, which is like a book with it gives you a pen that you can write in and just make your own story. One is going to be more entertaining to me because I don't want to write my own story. Like sometimes I do, but not all the time. But yeah, GTA 6, big delay. The only thing that will make this acceptable for me is this is very specific. So Rockstar slash Take Two, whoever's listening, I know you aren't, but let's just pretend you are. I'm gonna need from you 3 Los Santos style cities, not style, but sized cities, because Los Santos is fairly big. If you can fit 3 of those in that map, 3 of those, they can be separate islands. I would prefer that, but I'm going to be realistic with you because I don't know if you're going to do separate islands, but I would prefer
Just
separate islands. Say it again.
just do Atlanta, Miami, San Juan. That would be awesome.
Yeah, and they got to be the same size or bigger as Los Santos. Don't give me no small ones like Blaine County because we talked about this a few pods ago. Don't give me no Blaine County, no Paleto Bay size cities or towns.
It has been. If you look at Los Santos and San Andreas, it was about twice as big as San Fierro and Las Venturas. Just give us half-size cities, and they will feel like the world will feel more full.
It will feel more full. That's like bare minimum. I'm talking about for me just regular bare minimum since you made me wait so long and since I really feel like there's a strong chance this game's gonna cost $100. So if you're gonna charge me $100, you're gonna have to be no homo, no diddy, you're gonna have to be packing some cities. I had to make sure I say some cities at the end. You're gonna have to be packing some cities. You're gonna have to be packing some landscapes, some mountains, some forest, some desert. Can you have a desert in Florida? No, you can't have a desert, but yeah, throw a desert in. We'll
Swamp.
pretend.
No, swamp. Get a swamp in there.
Oh, swamp. Sorry, yeah, swamp. Um, Give me the Florida Keys. We believe that was in there. I think we saw that in the trailer. The Florida Keys. I don't know. We saw Miami, so
Keys, Atlanta, do Atlanta, and do San Juan, a separate island that you could like fly to or drive a boat to. That would be awesome.
exactly. So those are my requirements if you're going to keep delaying this game and claiming that it's to make it great. Because my fear, my conspiracy is during the so we found out it was delayed during an earnings call or right before the earnings call. My fear is that because on the earnings call they said, oh, GTA Online. Well, first they said GTA 5 is still making money, like just the game itself, the single player, and Red Dead Redemption 2 is still making money, so that's great to hear. Max Payne 1 and 2 are being remade, so that's good to hear. It said remakes though. Are they remaking it or are they going to remaster it? Well, it doesn't matter. We don't know yet, but he did use the word remakes, which is great, and we want to hear that. And they claim that sequels. Oh, go ahead.
I wish they would stop shooting up schools so we can get bullied too.
And then that's what I was going to say. They said that they claim that sequels and new games, which is crazy to hear new games from them, are on their way. And I was like, don't believe it till I see it. So my fear was, because the main thing he said was GTA Online is still making so much revenue. We're going to continue to support it. Dog, cut that off. Cut it off and focus on games. I'm tired of y'all keep making new online gated DLC because I don't play online and I want to play the Dr. Dre storyline. I want to play all the other stuff I missed, import exports, if that has a story. I want to play all that stuff, but I don't want to be required to play online. I want single player DLC, not online DLC. I know it's free. They can be like, oh, but it's free. You can play it and blah, blah. I don't care. I'd rather pay for my DLC if it's offline. I do not like internet requirements for my games. So that's my fear, is that GTA 6 is getting all the seeds in place to make their online monetization even crazier than ever. Oh, you see that city off in the distance? You can't unlock that until you play GTA Online 2, or whatever they call it, just GTA Online Plus. And they said they're keeping the subscription, GTA Plus, or whatever they call their subscription. So that's my fear, is that we're not actually getting bug fixes. We're getting seeds planted for monetization. You want some Nikes for your online character? Oh, you got to buy all this GTA dollars, or they do what they did with Red Dead 2. It's not going to be one
Old.
currency. It's going to be the dollars and the gold, or
Yeah,
something like that. Please don't do that.
yeah. But they will. I mean, they totally will.
Yeah, that's like I said, that's what my fear is. They're smart enough and paid enough people to figure out, okay, what's the like minimum we can charge people, $1 for one gold or something like that, to make sure they extract the most out of the player. Because Red Dead Redemption 2 was egregious. I think they had a gold bar, but you buy nuggets. Correct me if I'm wrong. I believe it was something like that. Crazy stuff.
You buy a tenth of a gold,
You buy 10 what?
which I you buy one tenth of a gold,
One
which I guess
tenth,
makes
yeah.
sense because you don't really have that much money. If you have like $300 in Red Dead 2, like that's a good amount of money. But if you got $300 on GTA, you can't really buy anything.
Yeah. And I feel like they're going to gate the stuff
See,
off. So that's my fear. My
it'll be
fear,
cryptocurrency or something.
yeah, exactly. Something
It'll
more
be
modern.
see, yeah.
Yeah, I want them to focus on just the single player aspect. If that's what they're doing and giving me a bigger city, longer story, a secret third character, I'm with it. I'm okay to wait. But if it's just, how can we
Yeah,
make this online game more money?
they're gonna be like, yeah, well, I got $3 million in my account. I got like 40 Litcoin. Yeah, I said that's gonna be the difference between the dollars and the gold.
Exactly, and
And
that's
they're
gonna
gonna
annoy me.
definitely start. But
Yeah.
do you think it's gonna be called Litcoin? I want $10 if it's called Litcoin.
If it's called Litcoin, yes, I give you $10. You never gave me my push-ups for the James Bond. I forgot the last one that came out, outselling Black Widow movie.
Okay, I will. How many do I owe you?
I don't remember. That's a lot of podcasts to go, folks. We made a podcast bet because Black Widow was coming out around the same time as James Bond's last movie, and they both were, spy style movies. Little did we know COVID was going to come and mess that all up. So Black Widow did not sell as well, and he owed me some push-ups.
Yeah, remember me the next time I see you. Remember me the next time I see you.
All right. All right, that was our last news story. Elbow, what kind of topics you got for me today? I'll try to pull up a relevant picture as you
Okay.
tell me what it is.
Number one. What are your top three horror villains?
Hmm. I do enjoy Pennywise, but I think I'm going to go with the monster from It Follows over Pennywise because it's a little bit more creepy and a little bit more subtle, and it's the sexually transmitted diseases of monsters. So that one, because that joint was creepy, it follows you slowly. So if you've never seen the movie It Follows, I won't tell you the story. I'm going to give you the recommendation. Go see it. It's good. It's a little bit of a slow burner, but it's good. And it
I want to say it's a slow burn. It's pretty scary.
is it because I feel like that was the
And it's
seed that planted. I
the
know
tension is beautiful.
a different director made the movie, but Smile kind of stole It Follows and made it bigger and better. So really, the Smile Demon actually,
It's not better. Smile is not better than It Follows. Smile is a worse movie than It Follows for sure.
I'm gonna watch them over again, but I think Smile takes the cake on that one, dude. And I
I like
like
Smile. I do like Smile,
I
but it's
like
not better
It
than It
Follows.
Follows. Probably my favorite scary movie in the past 10. No, besides, I mean, I'm not gonna say 10 years. I'll say 5 years. It Follows probably my favorite scary movie in the past 5 years.
Okay, all right. Other than that, maybe I want to go Freddy Krueger because everybody gotta sleep. You can't avoid sleeping, so Freddy Krueger gonna get you.
Yeah,
And then third, so I got Smile Demon only because it's a derivative of the It Follows, but it would really be the It Follows. But I think the Smile Demon can do a lot more Because if you've seen Smile 2, again, no spoilers here, the Smile Demon is a bit stronger and more messing up with you than the It Follows Demon. So Smile Demon, Freddy Krueger, and just I'm gonna say Texas Chainsaw Massacre because that made me scared of chainsaws. Just that loud noise. That yeah. So I'm gonna go. I don't know the name of the character, but Texas Chainsaw Massacre villain.
Leatherface.
Leatherface, yeah, Leatherface. So many good options to choose from, though.
Uh, yeah, my favorite three are probably Ghostface, Michael Myers,
I
and Jigsaw.
I will kick
Because
Ghostface ass, by the way, and Jigsaw ass too. He'll probably cut my hand off.
Ghostface, whoever's in the Ghostface mask is like superhuman while they're wearing the mask. Until they get revealed. If you could last to the reveal, maybe you would have a chance.
Fair enough. Who'd you pick,
When they
Ghostface
wearing
and
the
who else?
mask,
Sorry, I
like,
was talking
hey,
about how much ass I can kick. Who'd you pick, Leatherface? I mean, Ghostface and who else?
Michael Myers, because
I
he's just like the original slasher. I mean, the original Halloween 1978 is just a classic.
I can't kick his ass.
Freddy, I mean, yeah, Jason. You know, all the villains that you could think of are derivative from Michael Myers. It's like a Michael Myers tree that branches off. Um, and third is Jigsaw. I love Tobin Bell in that role, and I love the Saw traps, and it's one of my favorite series just because of how consistent it is. So yeah, that's my top three. But there's a lot we're leaving out, like Jason, we're leaving out, Chucky,
I'll
um,
kick Chucky's
Art
ass
the
for
Clown,
sure.
Pennywise. Chucky was awesome though.
F Chucky.
Um, yeah, Art the Clown. You like Art the Clown?
No, they too nasty. So I only seen one, and there was Terrifier 2, and it started off at a laundromat, and it was very gory. Like somebody got their eye poked out or something like that. I turned that off. I was like, oh, I ain't watching this. What is this?
Oh, yeah. The very first scene of Terrifier 3, Art the Clown dresses up like Santa Claus, breaks into these people's house. The daughter thinks he is Santa Claus until he murders her brother with an axe.
And it shows it, or does it cut away?
It kind of, you can hear the sound, but you can't, like, they don't show him cutting up the little boy. They show him cutting up the mom and the dad, but they,
Okay.
like, you can hear the sound of him cutting up the little boy too.
Sometimes I get a bit
Like,
squeamish.
it's,
Like you
it's
ever
really,
seen
like, it's messed up. Yeah.
you ever seen the
Sorry,
movie
sorry, I'm saying I would never,
Oh, you never what?
I would never show my kids that movie. Like, I wouldn't show Roy that movie until she was 16.
Yeah.
That movie messed up.
Yeah, some movies get a little squeamish. There was this movie back when I was younger called Hostel. So these guys go backpacking in Europe,
Oh,
and
yeah, it's possible.
he knows it, all right. So my dad had like a bootleg copy, so I'm watching it. Okay, blah blah blah. They see some girls, and then you got some boobies. And I'm like, oh, bet this is the movie right here. Then out of nowhere, they get drugged, and they on this table, operating table, and the dude like, I'm about to take your tongue out, your eyeball out. I'm like, no, I'm scarred. What is going on here? And it showed
Well,
the
you can
eyeball. It
technically
was
kill
nasty.
people.
Oh well,
You can
yeah.
technically kill people however you want. It's just one guy got caught by a doctor who can no longer be a surgeon because his hand shakes and he misses being a surgeon. So he buys this guy. He kills him on a surgery table.
So that's what it was. Like I said, I was a kid when I saw it. So they buying the people. Okay, that's what it was. I just thought it was like a trap to catch people. But yeah, basically still that.
Well, no, they are catching, like, this town is like a whole big racket.
Damn, it's the whole
Everybody's in on
town.
the gypsy kids. Yes, the little gypsy kids, they steal your passport so you can't leave. The girls are there to like seduce you and like get you like, off your guard, and you just like fall asleep and you wake up somewhere. Like, it's messed up. They sell people. And certain people are worth more than other people. So like Americans are worth a lot of money. So this guy bought an American.
Mm. Scary movie. Shout out to who else? Candyman. Candyman
That was
1 and 2 were really good.
oh Candyman is a good villain. But Hostel doesn't really have a good villain. It's just like a gory movie.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The gory stuff with Art the Clown and with Hostel, even with Saw, I only recall really seeing Saw 1 and 2 and X. That was it. And Jigsaw, the one with I call him Chris Brown, Chris Rock. I don't remember any of the
That
ones from the
was
middle.
was Spiral.
Oh, Spiral. Sorry, I said Jigsaw. That was Spiral. Yeah, Spiral. I wish that would have got a sequel because that one I liked because it was a little bit more detective based. Like we got to see it from the POV of these.
Everybody's dead. How the hell are they gonna do a sequel? Everybody's dead.
Chris Rock lives and he sees his partner get whoop almost spoil it. Chris Rock lives at the end. Sequel. Make a sequel.
Rock lives, but I don't want to go up against this guy again. He killed everybody I knew.
It was such a good movie, and I think people was hating on it at the time. I don't know the box office. I can pull it up. I'll pull it up while we're talking. But yeah, I enjoyed it. It was really good. And then we just went straight
Well,
to
I
Saw
think it
X.
was right at, I think it was right at the point where COVID was happening, I believe.
Oh, damn, I forgot. Yo, folks, if you're watching this in the future, just know in the past 5 years ago of this recording, COVID messed up so many movies. It was crazy. Like, we were having all these Marvel movies set to come out and just all kinds of fun things, and COVID messed it up. It really did.
Like, yeah, it ruined the box office, which is not a terrible thing. They needed to get ruined.
No, because no movie, not that I need a movie to make that much money. Oh, that's the wrong spiral. No movie has made, well, that's not true. I was about to say no movie has made $1 billion, but I think some animated movies did, and also maybe Avatar 2.
Avatar 2 did. Made $2 billion.
All right, Spiral from the Book of Saw. Where is the? Okay, here it is. I'm pull it up on screen. So the movie had a budget of 20 million, and that's respectable. You can make a movie of 20 million. But it only made 40 million at the box office, so they probably didn't recoup enough. They still made money, but I don't think it made a profit
I'm
based
sure
on how
they
much they
did.
spent on marketing.
But it was, yeah, so you really want to make 2.5 times what it costs to make it,
And the funny thing is, on
because you got to realize
yeah,
that
exactly. On IMDb, it has a 5.2 out of 10. But if you look at the members of this website, SimKill, they are giving it sevens and eights. Like people actually enjoy this movie. But I guess when it
I was
first came
right.
out,
That was pretty good.
yeah.
The Saw series as a whole is pretty consistent.
Let me see Saw X. That was the most recent one, right? Because that's the guy with the eye tubes. Everything's always something with the eye. Why y'all so nasty, messing with people's eyeballs?
It's not always, it's not always something with the
Saw X got a higher
because let me
IMDb,
ask you,
6.6 out of 10, and it made more money.
which year do you haven't watched enough? Well, the box office was also back. The movie theaters back to open.
Okay, so it made $109 million on a $13 million budget. So of course we're not getting a sequel to Spiral. Damn,
Yep, yep.
109.
And well, you
Listen, let
haven't
that
watched.
sink in. 109 million off a $13 million budget. Now, Elbow just taught y'all movie economics. So if the movie costs 13 million to make, and you got to make 2.5 times that to make a profit, 13 times 2.5. Yeah, the movie only needed to make 32,000, and sorry, 32 million. Excuse me, and it made 109 million. They should have what?
I said 32,000, bro.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That'd
That
have been,
that was my
they'd
bad.
have made a crazy profit.
Yeah, they should have been a sequel should have came out this year because this movie came out 2 years ago, 2023. So 2025 we should have had Saw
But it's
XI.
hard. Here's why it's hard. Jigsaw died in Saw 3. So unless you use one of his proteges, which people don't really like, it has to be a prequel.
Oh wait, I think I saw Saw
Which
3 then
you
because
can,
once it switched from Tobin Bell, it got less interesting.
but no, Saw 3, 4, and 5 all happened on the same night.
Oh, that's funny. I didn't see 3 then or 5 and whatever you said.
No, 5 is the one with Megan Good. Remember when all 5 of them wake up and they're all chained to the wall?
Yeah, and they're getting pulled together or getting pulled towards some blades, but I don't remember.
Yeah.
I don't remember that movie. So I might have saw the beginning of it and was like,
Oh,
nah.
okay. So yeah, I guess you haven't seen enough Saws to have a couple favorite traps.
No, no favorite traps. Okay, favorite trap would probably be, or at least most memorable to me, Saw 2, the junkie girl, and
Oh, the needle.
she had to stick her hand, yep, the needle. She had to stick her hand in a box, a clear box, And while she's sticking it in, it's a
Oh,
one way.
just oh
It's a
gosh.
it's a one way,
She was
thing.
she's like
Yes,
yeah.
it's some blades. So she grabs the was it key card or the virus thing? Because I think there was an airborne virus. But as she tries to pull her
They had
hand
airborne
out,
virus.
yeah,
Yeah.
airborne virus. She tries to pull her
I thought
hand
you
out.
the needle pit.
The needle pit
Where
is
they throw
crazy.
Amanda into the needle pit. But
Oh
that's
wait,
way worse. You're talking about the one. It's two Johns, so she got to go up and get it. But like you said, it's one way. But she goes in with two hands, so she's stuck with both of her hands in this damn thing. If she'd only used one hand, she could have used her other hand to get this one out.
I found it. Oh wait, I probably can't show it. All right, I found it, folks. But I described it to you. But as I think about it, it's too gory to show. And I'm looking. I don't look like Amanda. That's a different girl. So yeah, wrong girl. I said the
That's a
junkie
different
girl.
girl.
Yeah, razor box. That's what they
Yeah,
call it.
I remember. She's so stupid. This was the stupidest one. I mean, it's one of the easiest ones to get out of. Just don't put both your hands in it, dummy.
Yeah, I just hate blood, and that one was bloody, and I just hate blood, and I hate the wrist, all the little soft, delicate things in your wrist. Ugh. So yeah, she sticks her hand in this clear box to get this needle in both hands, like a dum dum. She could have stuck one hand. As I'm looking at this, and hopefully, folks, you can picture this in your head, because I definitely know I can't show this. I probably could, but it'll get the little yellow monetization thing. She sticks her hand in. She could have used her other hand to open up wider the little blades, like instead of sticking her
This,
hand
this,
in the opposite thing. It was very dumb. Very dumb.
this is the easiest one to get out of.
Just Google Razor Box from Saw or Saw 2 traps and you'll find it. What's your favorite trap? This topic number
Google
2, by the way.
my favorite my favorite trap is the rack from Saw 3. This is the one where they take the guy and you got to get a key that's tied to a shotgun so you can untie this guy. But as you're trying to get the key, all his limbs are turning until they literally snap off. It turns them up 360 degrees. So they go right arm, right leg, left leg, then head.
Yeah, that will be this
It was
one,
so
and I'm going to turn that off. But yeah, that was quickly a little flash so you can know which one that was, folks. That's rough. Ugh.
say, dog.
Yeah, I definitely didn't see
That
that, and I
was
don't think I want to
gnarly.
even see that. That joint is crazy looking.
That one is gnarly. That's definitely my favorite.
Yo, man, it's Thanksgiving. Why are we talking about Saw traps? Ugh, gross. I thought he had pleasant topics,
All right.
folks. This is all. Now I know how he feels when you just have surprise topics. This is hilarious. I'm squeamish already.
Do you have a
Do I have a what?
rant?
Rent?
Rant. Do
Oh,
you
a
have a
rant.
rant?
Do I have a rant? So, I think I talked about this already, or I've prepared this for another rant. I mean, another day. I do have plenty of rants, but this topic might get talked about twice, or if it's already been talked about 3 times. One day, we were having a kickball game, and I decided I get the bright idea to challenge Elbow. This is in real life, RIL, and I decided to challenge Elbow to a foot race. I said, "Yeah, see, I think I'm faster than you. See, Elbow, he straight up said, 'You sure you want to do that? Are you sure you want to do that?' He asked me like 3 times. I said, 'Bitch, you heard me. I said I want to race. Yeah, see, meet me at the finish line. Meet me at the finish line.'" So we get my little brother's baby mom. She does the 3, 2, 1, go, and I'm seeing it in slow motion. Think, folks, I want you to visualize the scene of the Flash watching Superman kick the Justice League ass. Now the Flash think he fast, but he sees Superman eyeballing him like, "Dude, I'm faster. I'm just sitting here fighting these guys watching you." So I think I'm running and I'm putting full gas into it. I'm like, go, and all I see is Elbow running in slow motion, and it looks as if his body is not at full percent. He looked like he about at 60-80%, and he's just running, and I see him in slow motion still ahead of me. And he's a bit taller, so he has a longer stride, but I'm sitting here, I'm telling you, I'm sitting here going maximum capacity. I'm like overdrive. I'm like, this is it. And he's going not as fast as I think he can actually output, and he's still faster than me, and it was just demoralizing in slow motion, and I still gotta go. I can't give up, so I'm going. It was crazy. And as we raced back,
No,
because
forget that. Sorry, go ahead.
as we raced back, so we did one race, and I said, all right, well, race me back. But I don't think we established a clear finish line, so he had a good kickoff in the start, but I guess he slowed down because he thought he was done. So I'd say I beat him that second time because I kept going to where I determined the
No,
finish line was at. I think I kept
I
going.
turned, don't forget to tell them. Don't forget to tell them that I turned while you were running full out. I turned to you. I'm like, that's it. Like that's as fast as you can go. And then I picked up.
Yeah, in slow motion he did all. In slow motion he did all that. Sorry, as I was visualizing the scene in slow motion, I'm running as hard as I can. Ba, 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 ba. He is running like a jog. In slow motion, turns to look at me and said, "That's it, little man," and still going do 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 do. And I'm like, what the words? Oh, it was crazy, folks. It was crazy. I'm telling you, when you talk about naturally gifted athletes, I thought he ran out because I work out, and I don't know. I don't think he work out. He played basketball and maybe some soccer, but I don't think he actively out here getting it. So I thought I had him. I said, "You old,
Yeah.
you washed now. I got you." Nope, he had me.
All
That's my rant. It's because I
right.
swore I had him. I
That's
swore I had
hilarious.
him.
That was a fun day. Thanks for inviting us. That was a fun day.
Oh, game night. I gotta have a game night in December because I ain't have that game night in a whole 6 months or so. So just keep that in mind. I'm gonna send a text invite when I get the
The
date.
week between the week between Christmas and New Year's, I am off.
So that'd be on the 29th and the 30th. So the weekend. Or what about the weekend?
So the
Oh wait, no,
week
that's
is that's
November.
what I'm
That's
saying.
November. Yeah.
I'm off. Yeah, I'm off the week between New Year's and Christmas. So
Okay,
if you
cool.
want to do Sunday, we go a little late. On Friday, I won't even be at work Friday work. So like, if you want to do that, I have a little
I'm gonna do it on a
flexibility.
Sunday because I know my guy that work at T-Mobile. Even though he ain't been showing up to the game nights, he'll. Most people have off and traffic's a little lighter, so I usually go for the Sundays. I hope there's no football that day.
Gotcha. It will be,
Watch it
but
on your phone.
it'll be either week 18, which won't matter, or it'll be playoffs, which I can watch on my
Yeah.
phone.
All right, bet. So yeah, 28th. I'll probably do December 28th. December. It's gonna be called December to Dismember because we're gonna play some fighting games. I'm gonna see if I can download Halo, get some Halo, some shooting games in there.
So I'm having a New Year's party. I don't know if you want to stop through, but I'm having a New Year's party.
Yeah. Hopefully your parking you got some goddamn parking. His block don't never have no parking. I always gotta find somewhere to park.
It kick some people out. But my rant is, guys, boys, I'm still 9-0. I'm undefeated
Yo,
in
who
fantasy
is in your
football.
fantasy league? Is it me? I'm not in his fantasy league, but that's the joke because I'm trash at fantasy. How is he still undefeated? That's crazy.
Undefeated. So I think it's because you guys are giving me good luck. You guys are giving me good vibe. I appreciate y'all. And I'm gonna let y'all know how this season turns out. But man, it's looking pretty pretty good. Pretty good right now.
That
That's it.
is
That's my
crazy.
rant.
That is crazy. All right, it's time for simple ass trivia. Now, Elbow, did we
I got
do?
topic number two. Topic number two.
Oh, I thought topic number two was going to be the favorite Saw. No, you said villain, and then it was favorite Saw trap. That's what I thought topic number two was. Go ahead. What's topic number
Okay,
two?
okay. We can do. Are we running out of time though?
Yes, we are at. Yeah, 15 more minutes left.
15 minutes. Yeah. Let's do simple as trivia.
All right. Did we do average
So
sixth
that's gonna be
grader
like 10
knowledge?
minutes.
Because I don't remember asking you those questions.
Uh, Maybe I don't remember.
So we'll do three categories because afterwards, when I was playing with the guests from last week, which the episode comes out today, I made them come up with something. So we'll do three categories. It's going to be it's going to be average sixth grader knowledge, football, and wrestling. So question number one, and folks, if you want to play along, I'm going to share my screen. Don't look at the screen because the answers will be on there. Elbow cannot see the screen. But yeah, if you want to play along, just listen to the voice, answer the questions in your head or in the comments. That'd be nice. And here we go. Question number one. How many continents are there on Earth?
Seven.
Ding, ding, ding. That's average sixth grader knowledge. Are you smarter than a sixth grader? Good stuff. Question number two. What team won the very first Super Bowl?
Packers.
Yep, Green Bay Packers. Okay, okay. Now, here's one that's going to throw them off. Question number three. Who is known as the People's Champion?
Dwayne the Rock Johnson.
Okay, ding, ding, ding. He think he tough stuff. I'm about to get him. Question number four. What is the freezing point of water in Celsius?
And Celsius, 0
Damn, okay. Yeah,
degrees.
ding, ding, ding. I said, damn, like I was hating. Ding, ding, ding. That's correct. 0 degrees Celsius.
3 degrees.
All right, next. What NFL team is based in Dallas?
The Cowboys.
Ding, ding, ding. I mean, obviously you know football, so that one
The-
was we were literally just talking about football, so obviously he know. I didn't pick these categories. I never do. I just type them into the chatter GPT, and that's what I get. All right, here's one that's gonna stump him because this is wrestling. What color is the Undertaker's signature hat?
I mean, I think black, right?
Ding,
Gotta be
ding,
black.
ding. It's black. Yeah, some people would say purple if they don't remember. They'd be like, I know he got some purple somewhere on there. All right, here we go. Let's go outer space. What planet is known as the red planet?
Mars.
Who you say?
Mars.
Correct. Ding, ding, ding. It sounded like you said Earths, because I was like, wait, what did he say? Yeah. I say you picked the greenest, bluest planet to say that.
Mars.
I thought he said Earths. Okay. What position? I hate these ChatGPT questions sometimes. What position usually throws the football?
I'm sorry.
What position usually throws the football?
The quarterback.
The quarterback. Yes. Ding, ding, ding. It's not Jeopardy. You ain't got to answer with a question. Sometimes ChatGPT asks some obvious questions, though. All right. Here's
Can
one.
you do that on Jeopardy instead of saying what it is? Who is? You just be like the quarterback.
They're going to say no. This one might stump him because I don't think he's that in depth with wrestling. So there's categories, folks, have been average sixth grader knowledge, football, and wrestling on rotation. But here we go. This is wrestling. Who won the first ever WWE Royal Rumble in 1988?
Hulk Hogan.
Nope. This is our first X of the day. Hacksaw Jim Duggan.
Who the hell is that?
Hacksaw Jim Duggan carried the 2x4 around. He is a white guy with reddish blonde hair. You remember with he always carry around the wood, the 2x4?
I'm always carrying around some wood.
Elbow and contestants listening, who wrote the play Romeo and Juliet?
William Shakespeare.
Ding, ding, ding. He paid attention
Allegedly.
in school. Yeah, allegedly. Oh, he paid attention in college with that one. He went from school to college. Next question. Who holds the record for most career rushing yards in the NFL?
In a season or in their career?
In a career. Most career rushing yards.
Oh, that's a good one. Is it Emmitt Smith?
Ding, ding, ding. First of all, he tapped into his encyclopedia knowledge of football so easily. He said, ooh, that's a good one, and barely even thought. He ain't said no or nothing. All right. This is one that's going to stumble.
I'm thinking like it's got to be Peterson with Damian Tomlinson or Emmitt Smith. They're only people who played long enough to even crack that.
Yeah, this is going to be his second X. Here we go. Who did Shawn Michaels face at WrestleMania 25 in an all-time classic?
What? What? WrestleMania 25. Shit. McFoley?
That's our second X, folks. It was The Undertaker. Dong. All right. Last question in the sixth grader category. What is the largest organ in the human body?
The skin?
Ding, ding, ding. This guy's smarter than the sixth grader. Okay. Last question for football. Who was the first black head coach to win a Super Bowl?
You know what? You just asked me this last. No. You said black quarterback last time.
Mm-hmm.
Black head coach is Tony Dungy, right?
Ding, ding, ding. He knows his history. He knows his history. So the only thing, let's see if he can get 3 X's. Yeah, black quarterback, yeah. Here, do you think he's going to get his third X? Let's find out, folks. What wrestler was known as the excellence of execution?
I don't know. Randy Orton.
And oh, that's his third X. It was Bret the Hitman Hart. Thank you, folks, for listening and playing along.
Talk about.
He's the excellence of execution, the best there is, the best there was, the best there ever will be, and Bret the Hitman Hart. They always have multiple nicknames. Like Randy Orton has the Legend
Oh my!
Killer, and he's the Viper, and who else? Whoever else he is. Now, topic number 4. What is your topic, Elbow?
Okay, number 4. What new measurements? What is your guilty pleasure song, movie, and TV show? Guilty pleasure meaning they're not really good, but you like them.
Guilty pleasure song. I like Best Friend from Young Thug, but is that considered a good song now? Like, has it aged to be a good song?
No, no, it is not a good song.
Okay, but listen
That's
to it. Let me
actually
hold on. Listen to it. That's my best friend. That's my best friend. Everything is still on fleek. Everything is still on fleek. All right, that's a good song. It's a good song. I don't know. He's tripping. This guy's tripping.
that's it.
Like,
I
I
like
feel like
ABBA.
it aged into a good song by now. It aged into a good song.
I like ABBA. I feel like that's the gayest thing about me and the whitest thing about me.
I used to like the Barbie Girl song. I probably still do if it comes on the card. That joint used to be a bop. But that is pretty gay. Yeah, I don't think I can
That's good.
ever. I can't ever ride with that joint on. But that's a good song right there. Come on, Barbie,
But that's
let's
not a
go
good song.
party. Wait, Barbie, hold on. Barbie Girl's not a good song now?
No.
All right, so you know how, like, when we look at movies back in the 90s, we got to account for inflation? You got to do the same thing with music. You got to account for nostalgia. Because after it gets a certain amount of, time, 10 years, I don't think 5 is enough for nostalgia, but 10 years or more, you start to get a little rose-colored lens to it. And you're like, oh, maybe this song wasn't so bad. Because you get that nostalgia drip. So I think you got to factor that in next time you do your music listening.
I guess. That doesn't make it good.
It doesn't make it good for its time, but it'll make it good for now because it's like, oh, this is a classic. I remember where I was at when I first heard this song, so it gets like those petty points. Like sometimes when I review a movie, I'll give it petty points if it takes place in Philadelphia because there was a movie that came out by M. Night Shyamalan, Cabin and Knock at the Cabin, and it had Batista in it and the guy that played Ron Weasley from Harry Potter. And that movie took place just outside of Philadelphia. I gave it some petty points because it was just an okay movie, but I think I bumped it up to a 7.5, maybe an 8. So just keep that in mind. Gotta
All of
give
M.
it.
Night Shyamalan movies placed outside Philadelphia.
Yeah, or they'll have a character whose backstory is Philadelphia because the movie Old that took place on some vacation island, but one of the characters or two of the characters was from Philly, and I was like, oh, there we go, petty points. You get a little boost,
Didn't he do The Happening with Mark Wahlberg?
Yes, and that was in somewhere in PA. Started off in Philadelphia though,
From Philadelphia.
because he was a teacher. Mark Wahlberg was a teacher in Philly. So yes, you got to give petty points. Now
Yeah.
you said song, and what's the next category?
Movies
A movie
and TV
that's
show.
not good. I think all my TV shows I watch are bangers. Rick and Morty, Brooklyn Nine-Nine. I guess Solar Opposites, if you want to count that, is not as good because I started to not enjoy it, but I like the animation of it. As far as movies, that's a tricky one. What's a bad movie that I enjoy? I
I'm
used
a
to,
horror fan, which means most of the movies I like are bad movies.
yeah. I used to enjoy, I don't think I'd care about it now, but when I was younger, for obvious reasons, I enjoyed the movie Swordfish. But I think from a critical point, it's probably not that good of a movie, but I liked it because, one, boobies, Holly Berry's. Two, the bad guy won, and I was like, oh, this is different than any other movie I saw as a kid, so I liked Swordfish a lot. That was my favorite movie for a long time.
Strippers.
What'd you say?
Have you ever seen Zombie Strippers?
No.
Watch it.
I forgot to pull up an image for anything we were talking about. We're just sitting here at the blank screen because I'm laughing. Yeah, so movies, I'll pick Swordfish, even though I haven't watched that in a long, long time. I just can't think
Yeah,
of
I'm gonna
anything
say
else.
Zombie Strippers.
I think everybody
So,
enjoyed Force Awakens, but that could be my nostalgia talking. But I love the movie Star Wars: The Force Awakens. You might disagree, but I enjoy that movie, so I guilty pleasure if that counts.
I, I was fine. I was fine. But watch zombie strippers. So these zombies, they take it over. But if a male gets it, he's like just straight up a zombie. But if a female gets bit, they retain some of their intelligence. So these girls, they become zombies, and like all the males in the crowd just love them because they're like, oh, these bitches are dead. Like, let's go.
Um, all right, let me think of a TV show guilty pleasure. I can't think of a TV show guilty pleasure. If I can piggyback off of that, then I'll give it High School of the Dead. But I feel like that was also good. Like I don't feel like it's a guilty pleasure. I feel like yeah, that was good. Good for its time at least.
High School of the Day.
Yeah, the anime where the guy.
It's yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, I don't know another
Maybe it's
TV show.
harder to get somebody. Yeah, maybe it's harder to get somebody watching a bad TV show because then you got to watch it, a bunch of episodes in a row.
Yeah, exactly. And I forced myself to watch a bad TV show, but it was not a guilty pleasure. A few years ago, before
Yeah,
COVID and during COVID, this show called Batwoman came out on the CW, and it was at the height of superheroes' popularity. But it was such a bad show. Every episode was like watching a train wreck in slow motion. To where I watched it. Actually, that's a guilty pleasure because I watched it to see how this show could still be getting made, even though it was so bad. The lighting was too bright, so it looked like it was on set. Usually, you want to have good lighting so it blends in like you're in a natural environment. This drone looked like they was on a bunch of sets. The choreography was just whatever, it was fine. The story was just so corny and convoluted. I think the hero was related to the villain. I just couldn't get into it at all. And it was trying to tackle a lot of social justice issues heavy-handedly, which I mean right now I'm more politicized, so I feel like yeah, screw those guys. But during me at that time of watching it and still having my ignorance and innocence, I was like, come on, man, come on. Just want to see some bad guys. Why you gotta make a whole message out of everything? Some people know how to hide the message well in their media. Like a Kendrick Lamar can hide the message well. You'll have a banging song with a message, or a Jordan Peele movie will have a message, but you don't necessarily have to be getting it ham-fisted in your face. This movie, this TV show, Batwoman, it didn't hide the message as well. It was like right there in your face, like whatever. So I'll give it Batwoman.
Fairy Tale. I hated Fairy Tale. I only watched it because I didn't realize that I hated it until about 80 episodes in.
Damn.
Because at first it seemed like a normal show. It seems like a normal show, and so I'm like, okay, nah, bro, Fairy Tale freaking sucks, and I hate it. And I watched like 300 episodes. Like,
That's hilarious.
my fault. I blame me. My fault.
All right, folks, that's our show. Elbow, give us the outro. Let's see how you could do with the outro.
That's it for our show, folks. If you want to support us, you can support us on Patreon, where you can get nudies of Duran or Decipher. Sorry, but you know where to find us. We'll be here next week, same black time, same black channel. We out.
What's up? Felt like that was appropriate. What's up? That's a good one. That's a good outro. All right, Elbow. Enjoy the rest of your day. I'm about to take a little Cypher out, and I'll talk to you later.
Gotcha. All right, brother.
All
Yep,
right.
love you, bro. Be safe.
Love you. Be safe too.